Clone Force 99.
This is Wrecker, Hunter, Echo, Tech, and Crosshair.
Oh, I don't have a cool send-off. This is embarrassing.
Obviously, we are different.
We're all you're getting. Ha! We're all you need.
They call themselves the Dad Batch.
Experimental Unit Clone Force 99. The defective clones with desirable mutations.
This is one meeting I don't want to miss.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Dad Batch Podcast, episode 148. My name is Stevie Kicks, and I am one of your 5 hosts this evening. And with us, as always, the other Dad Batchers, your space daddies. First up, you know him as the Left Coast Avenger. We know him as Luke Yates. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, gang?
You're wearing the trainee jersey tonight, I see.
It's feeling a little spicy.
Did you give it a wash?
No, I did not. It's passed hands from Brian to John, and I'm just soaking in my boy's essence right now. Feels pretty good.
That's lovely. I can smell it from here. Next up, this is my partner, Slicks McClintock. It's Rami Shanaday. What's up, man?
I'm so glad you didn't mispronounce that.
Yeah, Slicks McClintock.
Clintock. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired, boss.
I had a, it's so funny because I woke up this morning with just like a pounding migraine, and then I drove into work, and before like I even had my morning coffee or anything, like I just like, in the Matrix when he's like, he's gonna pop, gonna pop, and then he just goes
He throws up.
Yeah, so that was me at work.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then like I'm thinking all day to myself, like, oh my god, how am I gonna make it to the pod tonight? And then something happens, like I sit down in this pilot seat, and I get you guys all on the screen, and you guys just like inject me with your energy, and I'm like good to go. And yeah,
Pepto Bismol pals.
Awesome.
I feel great. So yeah,
We're happy we can motivate you.
I love when you guys inject me with energy.
Maybe you don't word it that way.
That's what she said.
Next up, he's probably on the road again or back from some work trip. It's Money Ain't Easy. Brian Cook. What's up, man?
Money ain't easy. I am running on about 4 hours of sleep, and I did drive a bunch today. So
Yeah, see? It's like
on
the
brand.
intro works.
on brand.
How you doing, dude?
I'm good. Good. Here.
And finally, specialty costume manufacturer, painter, and grill master. It's John Rodriguez. How are you, man?
Oh, hey-o.
Yo.
Our very own
That's a-
Salt Bay.
Salt J.
Jay.
See what you did there.
I'm saving that. Hold on. Salt J. Okay.
Yeah, write that one down.
Dude, I gotta we're gonna catch up with everybody on the pod what happened with their week, but I gotta know because breaking news, John. What's up with the car situation? Tell me all about this. Tell me all about this.
Yeah.
So apparently, I guess someone hit my parked car. My neighbor ran over and told me, "Hey, someone hit your car," and I came out.
Hit was an understatement.
Yeah, I mean they
Grinded it.
Screamed.
Yeah, went right through it.
Creamed car.
Yeah, I'm just in the process now, just waiting. I did the claim with their insurance, and I called my insurance as well, and they're like, "Oh, well, let us know if you want to go through us or them." I'm like, "No, I'll go through them. I don't want to pay for this."
Mm-hmm.
But I'm considering it now because it's a Tesla insurance. I don't know, and I guess that takes a while. I don't know.
A Tesla hit you?
No. It was a Toyota Corolla, but they had Tesla insurance,
Oh,
What?
Wait, what?
like an insurance company. That was their insurance company.
interesting.
Tesla,
Tesla
insurance.
Is it like
Yeah,
Tesla
yeah.
with like 3 L's or something? They're
No,
like,
no, it's
like,
the
they're
real,
trying to like
the
lure
real
people
deal.
in, you know?
Tesla,
Hold on, hold on a second.
It's like Cobra La.
As,
Yeah, it's just
as
slightly misspelled.
as a Tesla expert, you cannot sign up for Tesla insurance without having an active Tesla VIN on your app. That's the only way to sign.
But can you put Tesla insurance on another vehicle that you own? Like, let's say you own a
No.
Tesla and then you own a Toyota Corolla. Can you put
No,
the insurance
absolutely
on
not.
the Corolla too?
Oh
No?
boy.
100% no.
Well, John might
Well-
be in for some bad news.
Well, it's right here. Tesla insurance.
Should we cold call him?
The
Let's-
premium.
Let's get
I
them
have
on the
his
phone right
name.
now.
Let's
Dom's,
handle
in,
this
Dom's
right-
in the
let's
chat. He
handle
says
this right
only in
now.
Glendale. There's an Instagram account called Only in Glendale, and they literally have show like just bad car stuff that happens in Glendale.
No,
my
no,
God.
Follow
no,
it.
you guys
Yeah,
are tripping
it's
me out.
crazy.
No. Everything's legit. Like the insurances are involved, and I did the
Okay.
claim, and then I checked online and said the claim is active. So there is a whole because I went through I called because I was like, what the hell is this? Because I also was a little sketched out, and then when I did the claim through the phone because it was all automated, Tesla. And then I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I tried to do it again online, and it said that the claim was already submitted. So I was like, okay, that someone would reach out in like 48 hours. So I don't know.
All right,
This is
man.
a whole new world to me. Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, I had the guy's ID is legit. Everything was legit. Whatever.
Well, you let us know,
Um,
John, because we've got like Raimi said, we got Dom in the chat. So if we need to go, pay them a visit, we'll get the real insurance. We'll get
I mean,
the street insurance of the streets.
yeah, street justice insurance. But I got a rental right now, and it's literally the same car that I drive. They're like, oh, we got this. We're gonna upgrade you for free. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, because they were gonna give me a little car.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
nice.
All right. And I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. And they're like, how do you feel about a Rogue? And I was like, oh, sure, like whatever.
Easy breezy.
Nice.
That way
And
you
it's
know
a little
exactly what
newer.
you're driving
It's a little
to.
newer.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the same car, but it's a little newer, and it does feel different, which is
You didn't
whatever,
get
kinda
you
nice.
didn't get hit with the PT Cruiser with the wood panels.
No, I would have
Nice.
loved a PT Cruiser with the wood panels.
I got that one time for a rental in California.
sounds
It was actually
awesome.
kind of tight.
Yeah, dude, that sounds cool. But yeah, otherwise, I'm fine.
Yeah. Ugh.
Same old.
I'm glad you guys weren't in the car. 'Cause-
Yeah. The car was just parked. I guess it was a student driver. Like it was a chick in the car. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's stressing me out. Whatever. But yeah. Hopefully I'll get taken care of soon. Yeah.
That's good, man. Anybody else have car issues this week?
Mm,
Thankfully, no.
No.
No. Knock on wood. There's still always tomorrow.
dude, car stuff. Yeah,
Jeez, yeah,
when
the
you
week's
do
only
even
half over.
mentioning car stuff, Steven.
I had that car problem in
Oh, at
San Diego,
Comic-Con.
remember? Yeah, Comic-Con.
Did you get to keep the rat or?
No, I have a photo of it or like a video, I guess, of it that they showed me that they sent me from the dealers.
Sounds
Or
like
the
that needs to
dealership.
go into the garage there. in the
Garage,
old new,
yeah.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I could post that in the garage.
Oh, you know what, guys? I think we need to. We're kind of burying the lead here. I think we need to talk about the big news that we hinted. Well, we did more than hint to it last
We
week.
talked about it for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
A little.
but
We kind of showed it on.
we've been teasing it on our Instagram for the past couple days. Shout out to Luke for the awesome clips.
Hot dogs
Um,
and Matrix.
But guys,
ripoffs.
we need to talk about the big news. October 3rd, Taylor Swift announced she's releasing her 12th studio album, Life of
Wow.
a Showgirl.
I've been waiting my whole life for that.
I've been waiting.
It's set to have a special guest by Sabrina Carpenter.
Wow.
I'm listening.
Wow. Wow.
Obviously, I'm just kidding. Guys,
Wow.
we are now officially launching the Dad Batch Patreon and Discord server. And to give this an official announcement, we have a little something to show our audience.
No way.
Don't show it. Don't show it. Don't show it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh no.
Oh
Let
God.
me move this over here.
So stupid.
What if I told you reality isn't what it seems? The Dad Batch have a new Patreon. Everything you think you know about the Dad Batch, you take the blue one, you go home and believe it was a dream. You take the red one, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the glizzy hole goes. The new Patreon has different tiers and all manner of features and extras. See you on the new Patreon and Discord. Stop the machines.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. We gotta watch that again. Hold on.
We do, and I'm disappointed in KD saying, "Is that the Family Feud voice?" Morpheus.
Can we Mystery Science Theater this one too?
This is let's do it on this round.
yeah.
I want that breakfast.
Yeah, that breakfast was
Yeah.
What if I told you
Dude,
reality?
I want
so
the rest of
lining up
that.
his voice.
It's the
The
bull's-
Dad Batch
bullseye
I
jacket.
nailed it on the
Have a new
second time.
Patreon.
It was so funny.
Everything you think you know.
I like how he's
Me-
about the Dad
Patreon
Batch,
is so
you take the
clearly
blue one,
three separate words.
You go home and believe it was
Yeah.
a dream.
Patreon.
You take the red one, you stay
Patreon.
in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the glizzy hole goes.
You
The
can
new
fly.
glizzy hole.
Patreon has
What
different
is going
tiers
on behind
What's up with
me?
your teeth,
all
dude?
manner of
Dude, the
features
teeth look
and
insane.
extras.
Dude, that
See
shot is so
you on the
crazy.
new Patreon
It's so
and
good.
Discord. Stop the machines.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I kept trying to get like agents to take away like some members of the group, and that was the best it would give me was like a police
That was
officer, like
pretty
over
good,
and
though.
over. Dude, I was just like, well,
Even all like
Agent Smith.
That's what it's gonna do.
yeah, I was trying to get like an Agent Smith, and it just kept giving me like a cop, but it's still so weird and funny.
Still funny. Yeah.
It's so good.
That's right, folks. Listeners, the Patreon is now live. You can link to it on our website, thedadbatch.com, or you can go directly to it at patreon.com/dadbatchpod. And the cool thing, like we had discussed last week, is you don't have to join. You don't have to pay anything. You could just join the
Nope.
Discord
Free 99.
and you get access to the chat. Or if you do sign up, you get access, the all access.
You get access to more chat.
Um,
Loud
We're
chat.
having fun in these rooms, though. These rooms.
Yeah.
It is
There's-
cool. I gotta get used to it, but it is neat. It's a cool
Yeah.
concept.
I think it's super easy just to like. It's honestly, it's easier than Instagram. Of like, oh, I'm
On the
working
phone,
this.
it's cool. Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Boom,
let me
boom.
throw it in the workshop or workbench or I'm out hiking. Here's a picture of where I'm at. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's fun.
So
Ooh.
are you pulling it up, the Discord up, Stephen? Or are you?
oh no, I was going to let the guys know that I did update one of the tiers. So the top tier, I included the paranoid guest
Okay.
information. So
Yes.
if you've already signed up and you're on the top tier, which a lot of our listeners are on, you will also where is this? You'll also be entered into a quarterly raffle to be a special guest on a full episode of Paranoid and choose the topic to investigate.
Mhm.
That is correct, sir.
That's
sounds
cool.
fun.
That's
So-
gonna be wild. That's gonna be so fun.
So yeah, I think it's worth.
Costumes required.
Yeah, that'll be that one's gonna be funny. That'll be good. I think it's worth talking about. We covered this. I think it's worth going over again. So on the Discord, there's kind of like two main sections, right? There's like the house, which is like all the rooms, right? So like there's the kitchen and the garage and the backyard, I mean, and then there's the workshop, which is where all of like the forums are at. So like that's where you'll find information about different like 3D printing and painting and stuff like that. And like all the stuff is empty right now, but this is where you can go and ask questions. And we've got folks throughout the community that are going to be in there and answering questions, and you can pick people's brains. And so again, the longer everybody's in there, the more information there will be, and the more folks there will be there to answer questions, and it's just going to grow. So
I'm like
Real-
trying to figure out something to make so I can like upload something. I was like, I want to start putting stuff in here. So I can do the painting or the whatever, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's
May
so
I
many.
ask? May I ask a newbie question, like an audience question?
How
Where
deep
does
the glizzy
one
hole
go-
goes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That. Well, I guess 2 questions now.
Yeah.
Question 1: where does one find our Patreon with the list of like the tiers, like the monthly tiers or whatever?
It's in the chat.
It's in the
What-
chat.
No, wait,
Well,
what do
I
you
mean,
mean?
For
new-
someone listening.
yeah,
like,
for somebody listening
yeah.
to us for the
you,
first
you
time.
missed
Where
your
do
cue,
they
bro.
go?
The best thing to do is to go to thedadbatch.com, and there's a link for the Patreon right at the top of the page there. I mean, that's the
Okay.
easiest link for everybody to just remember.
And then within the Patreon, they have the breakdown of the tiers, correct?
Yeah, in fact, on the
Okay.
website, I actually need to go and update this because I got to get the paranoid thing added. But I put together a grid that shows like the different tiers and like all of the options, all the things, and it shows like a little check mark next to like what you get with each tier. That's on there, but then it's all broken down on the Patreon site too.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Excellent.
Excellent. It's fun. It's gonna be even more fun once more people are in there and interacting.
It reminds me of
Posting.
the Pabu Life thread on Instagram, but like an
Yes.
expanded version of that with a lot more options to like plug
100%.
and play and find categories to like post in and stuff.
Well, you know what? Yeah, the Pabu Life broadcast channel on Instagram will kind of reduce to what it was always meant to be, is just as a broadcast channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
Announcements.
broadcast like announcements or updates through that. But the listeners and the members of that channel really couldn't interact, or they couldn't even type anything to us. So
Yeah.
the Discord is just like, it's what we've always wanted, right?
Yeah.
It's a way for us to interact and with the community, and for them to interact with each other also.
I am on the Dad Batch Patreon right now too, and you can gift memberships to your friends.
Mhm.
That's nice. It's a kind thing to do.
Dude, well, big thanks to Rami and Steven for doing this whole organization of the Discord and building it. Like that just doesn't just happen, and you guys did a lot of work on that. And Rami for just diving into that whole crazy project is
100%.
gnarly.
Thank you, man. Let's see what else. I think there was another update we had to do, but we can't talk about it yet, right? Or can we?
Can we?
It's happening in your neck of the woods. What's happening in your neck of the woods, Rami?
You mean that thing that's happening?
I mean, is it confirmed?
We already talked about the Taylor Swift concert, right?
Yeah, I
Well,
thought you
okay.
already mentioned that, Stephen.
Well, that's the album drop. The concert dates have not been announced yet.
Right.
But when they are announced, definitely rest assured we will be talking about that.
So, Los Angeles Comic-Con is coming up at the end of September. I think the con runs the 26th, 27th, and 28th. Is that right? So so we are confirmed to have a panel. Now, technically, we're not supposed to announce when like the day and time and room number. But we have been given our date
Subject to change, right?
We have been given our date and time. We were told not to share it yet because the schedule could change, right? Like, so we're supposed to wait until we get like the official. They said we could share that we were confirmed that we will be there sometime during the weekend, right? So, although I've never actually had them change the date and time on us after all those years, right? Like, so it's usually they give us the schedule and they're like, it's never changed.
This
So,
will be the year. This will be the year they do.
I know, right? So, like, all that said, if anybody just happens to be at LA Comic Con on Saturday, say around 12 o'clock, and they find themselves in the vicinity of room 402A, completely hypothetically, of course, you might want to pencil in some time to come say hi. So, because we'll be doing our usual walking workbench panel sometime around 12 noon on Saturday, in the neighborhood of room 402A.
I think we mentioned it last year, but LA Comic Con is just so fun because of the cosplay aspect of it.
Yeah, they're the lobby of the convention center is
Yeah,
great for that. The
right.
big atrium.
Like I feel like WonderCon's an okay mix of like everything. I feel like WonderCon's getting more into the panels. It feels more like a mini San Diego just because it's run by the same people.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But LA Comic Con, I feel, is just cosplay like priority one when people go there.
It's a good one. It's been years since I've been there.
Yeah.
It's a fun one though.
Yeah, never been.
And I think a lot of it has to do because of the venue. Because like Raimi said, the lobby area, it's completely separate from the exhibit hall. And it's such a big lobby area with great photography spots. It's air conditioned. And actually I'm just thinking right now, man, that's going to be a good spot for Celebration.
Oh,
that's going to be a good spot. For
that lobby is huge with those big escalators.
Yeah.
Going up. I had to like dig into my memory bank. It's been so long since I've been to that con.
So we're confirmed for LA.
We are absolutely confirmed for LA.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, on September 27th.
Nice.
Which is the Saturday of the show.
Keep that party going. A bird just bounced off my window.
Is that what I heard that?
Yeah. That was a bird running into my window.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, buddy.
Did you guys watch anything this week? Besides what you were going to talk about, John? Anything else?
I never got to chime in that I saw Superman. I really liked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I was gone or something. Superman was awesome.
Nice.
I liked it better than Fantastic Four. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Music,
they're both good.
The casting, all the acting. It was
Superman was dope, dude. Good comic movie, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It was good. If
I'm
that's where
blowing
the
it. I
DC
still haven't
universe
seen
is
it.
going, if that's where
It's
the DC
dope.
universe is going, I'd say it's in good hands.
It's worth the watch.
What's his name? James Gunn.
Yeah, Jimmy Gunn.
Yeah.
He announced on the red carpet for Peacemaker. They just did a red carpet for Peacemaker. He announced I guess it's called he's calling this the Superman saga. You know how they have like the phases at Marvel, like the multiverse saga and all that. So the next like 3 or 4 or 5 movies that DC is going to come out with, he's calling it the Superman saga.
Okay.
So I would imagine that like the next one's probably like the Batman saga or something, and then they all converge to Justice League. So
the guy that played Lex was awesome.
Right.
He did such a good job as
He's
like
the Beast
Lex.
in the X-Men movies.
First Class.
Yes. Yeah.
He's a good actor.
So cool.
Yeah, he's good.
Good actor.
I'm still struggle with like connecting with DC characters outside of Batman, Superman, like certain guys. Was it Mr. Fantastic? Right? Was that his
Mr.
name?
Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. He was cool.
He was dope, dude. He stole the show.
I think
Hawkblade.
Hawk Girl was cool. Green Lantern was comic relief, you know. But Mr. Terrific,
Mr. Terrific was awesome, and
he kicked
and he
it-
had a
he
big
kicked butt.
role in it too, and he did a great job. It was,
Yeah, dude.
cool. But I mean, the guy that played he's a.
He was also in X-Men.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
was good.
He was
right.
Darwin.
Mr. Terrific.
He was good. He
yeah.
was funny. I just Green Lantern. Just the characters are hard. They're not as easy
Well,
to grasp onto as Marvel characters.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and that Green Lantern character is meant to be like kind of a d-bag.
Yeah,
No one likes
which he
Guy
did.
Gardner.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Gardner.
yeah, like no one is.
POA.
Like he's not a. You know, he's like people don't like him.
POS,
Like-
not POA.
That guy played a great Superman.
He's a good guy, but
Yeah.
Ooh,
he's kind of.
I actually, now that you mentioned that, John, I'm excited for the Green Lantern series on HBO.
Yeah,
'Cause-
because he's gonna be in it too.
He's going to be in it along with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
Yep.
But they said it's the tone for that show is more like a True Detective style.
Like a drama,
Yeah. But with
like an
Green
Andor,
Lantern
but
in space and on
lanterns.
Earth. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's- if they do it right, it'll be dope. You know,
Right. I mean, you got to figure like DC TV. They did justice with Penguin.
Penguin
like-
was good.
Penguin
Yeah.
was
Good.
really
But that's a
Penguin was
grounded.
good.
That's in the Batman universe that they're not really pursuing, and in a more grounded earthly universe. So I don't know how this DCU might compare, but they did kick butt on that Penguin show. So hey,
watch Happy Gilmore 2 too. That was kind of funny, but it was
Yeah,
not that
watch
great.
that too.
It's not really worth talking about, but it was kind of funny. Does Thunderbolts come out on Disney Plus soon? Does anyone know?
Yeah, I
Could
think
be
they said
end of
September.
August or something, 1st of September, something
cool.
like that.
I keep looking because I'd like to see that again. I liked that movie.
It's only available for purchase.
digital.
Yeah,
We'll give
I'll do
give it some
that.
time.
that's all
well,
I've watched.
Since we're talking about movies, let's go ahead and get into the box office top 5 here.
Oh, hit
Uh,
it.
So let's see. Number 1 in the box office over the weekend with its debut is Weapons.
Dude, that looks
This-
interesting.
Yeah, I was a little bummed because I was gonna go take the wife to go watch Fantastic Four on IMAX this weekend, and all the IMAX screens were replaced with Weapons. So
What is Weapons? I don't even know what that is.
It's a new
Uh,
movie. It's like
it's a-
these kids
Well,
that
obviously.
disappear.
a new movie.
It's a new movie.
It's here. The synopsis says when all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanishes on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance.
Dun, dun, dun. And it got really good reviews.
Scary.
Like, yeah, it's spooky.
It does sound spooky.
This had a domestic gross of 55 million with a worldwide of 91.9 million. In second place, with its first week out, was Freakier Friday. Domestic gross 35.6 million, worldwide of 50.9 million. In third place, holding its spot in the top 5 is the Fantastic Four: First Steps. Total domestic gross of 235 million, worldwide 440 million.
Okay.
In fourth place, we've got The Bad Guys 2, the animated sequel. This is 47 million domestic. Worldwide is 87 million. And rounding off the top 5, I actually saw this over the weekend. The Naked Gun.
Oh, was it good?
How was it? Yeah.
Domestic gross 35.3, worldwide 58.7. Hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
dude.
I used to watch
Alright.
that movie incessantly
man.
when I was
All of
young.
those
movies
It
are
was, like,
good.
on repeat, dude.
Side
Naked Gun.
splitting. This movie was side splitting, hilarious. It wasn't too over the top. It had a very good balance of humor, action, drama, and the humor. It's tough, right? Because it's like when you talk about these Naked Gun movies.
Oh yeah,
I think there was like after Scary Movie had done like Scary Movie 4 or something, there was like another Naked Gun that came out with Charlie Sheen.
Mm.
And it was
yeah.
so bad. See, everybody forgets about it.
yeah.
Mandela
And-
effect.
I don't even want
and-
to know about it.
Every joke in
Yeah.
every joke in that
Never
movie was just like not funny. Jump the
Mm.
shark. It was trying too hard. Whereas this one, every joke lands.
Is it a remake or a new
No,
premise?
It's
Okay.
it's not even a
Sequel?
reboot. It's a sequel.
Oh, is he Frank Drebin's son?
He's Junior.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
Liam
that's
Nielsen's
nice.
Junior. Oh my.
okay. I
And-
love that, dude.
That's
And there's
so funny.
there's even one part, I won't spoil it, but there's one part where he just starts talking to, like inner monologue to his dad,
Mhm.
but it's Liam Neeson, okay? So Qui-Gon Jinn, and he's just like, "Daddy, Help me, daddy. Like, just the way he says it, it's just like, oh my gosh. Liam Neeson, awesome.
Nice.
Dude, Pam Anderson. I was
No
like,
way.
wow, Pam Anderson killed it.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna check that out because I loved that movie. In fact,
Yeah.
Luke, I don't know if you remember this.
Mhm.
You might remember, but from Naked Gun 1, sorry if I'm spoiling it if you haven't seen a movie that's 40 years old. But when he has the mic on and he goes to the bathroom,
Yeah.
do you remember our old boss? Henry did that at a
How
meeting.
did that happen?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
He went into the
Oh my
bathroom.
god.
and
Yeah, he had
a
like
mic.
this. They had the headset on the waistband and shit.
Yeah. And he went to the restroom.
He was tooting
Yeah.
live.
He wasn't
yeah.
tooting, but it was like you
Live.
heard it for a second and then it
Broadcast
got
live.
Live whiz. Yeah, in front of like 200 people.
Oh,
Oh no.
You remember, yeah. It's like
Dude, that's so
Live
funny.
whiz.
Dude, you know what I read about? So I read something about this Naked Gun movie, and I didn't know this about the old one. Maybe you guys did, but when they hired, it was Leslie Nielsen's the original actor, right? That's
Yes,
his
correct.
name.
Yeah.
So he had never like acted in comedy before, and he was like having a hard time with like how to play the role. And the director was like, "No, we hired you to play it straight. Like you got to just play it on funny, basically." And he was like, okay. And so like he kept trying to like be funny in the scenes, like in the script. And then the director was like, no, like play it just so serious. Like that's the funny sauce. And that was like how they kind of like got the right, herbs and
The
spices.
formula.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the formula
dude.
for it or whatever. So like flash forward, like, dude, thinking of like who could be such a like straight laced dude to play a new version of that character. Like, dude, he's perfect for that. Like, you couldn't find a more like stoic dude than
It's
Liam
not
Neeson,
even
you
it's
know?
not even Liam Neeson in the movie. It's whatever his character's name is from Taken
From Taken.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
Frank
As-
Drebin.
Yeah, Junior.
That's amazing. Oh my god, OJ Simpson was in the original.
They
Yeah.
they address him in this movie.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
boy. Oh, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, he was in the second movie too, I think.
I don't know if I'll go to the movies to watch this, but I will definitely want to see this. When the fireworks
The
are going off.
chat's lighting
Nothing
up
to
on this
see
too. Looks
here.
like it's funny.
Don't worry, people. Nothing to see here.
And you know
Oh,
what?
so many
Like
names.
a little behind the scenes. So apparently Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson are a couple now.
Oh,
Like and so I guess just like art imitates life. Liam Neeson's character, just like in real life, his wife passed away for so many years, and
9 years ago.
and they find love on this movie. So
wow.
That's cool.
kudos to them, man. That's
Yeah.
that's
Love
pretty cool.
story.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Well, thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. If you'd like to show your support for the show, join the All Access Elite Squad on our Patreon, or check out our merch store at thedadbatch.com.
This garbage is nothing like clone armor.
Looks a little tight on you, old man.
Yeah, at least I know how to wear it.
That's right, everybody. It's time for the weekly workbench. All right, gentlemen, who is working on what? Oh my god!
That's
gone-
even more
whoa,
terrifying.
you look
smiling.
like the
Oh my
Emperor,
God,
dude.
That-
He's
Skeletor.
trying.
That played out better on camera than I could have even hoped. It just like totally like blew the camera out.
Just
didn't
washed it out. Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
Now you see me. And
Ah!
I think I can actually hear the camera aperture clicking, not knowing what at all to do.
I can see the power flickering in your house too.
Oh,
when you turn it
100%.
off.
Like, there's a generator
Oh
on
my
the other side
God.
of town that's like having to spin up right now. So, yeah, well, and the power supply is only having to run the hood right now.
So for our
instead of the
audio
entire jacket.
listeners,
So this is the hood for the Tron jacket. That is the hood's detachable, obviously. So I've been working on this Kevin Flynn jacket from Tron Legacy for a while now, and I've finally got like mostly over the finish line. So there's a 1 inch LED strip that runs through the trim on pretty much the entire jacket, including the cuffs, all the way around, all like the flaps around the bottom, around the hood. Because in the film, when he's wearing this black jacket, like the edges of all of it are lit up with like this white trim. So I'm trying to figure out how to replicate that. Has been a trick. And then I originally had this like really thin LED strip that was like basically one pixel of LEDs wide. And it worked, but it wasn't quite the screen accurate effect. And then I found this stuff, which is literally 1 inch. So there are, I did the math. There are 40 LEDs per inch.
Jeez.
On this stuff. And there's about 30 feet of this stuff on the jacket.
30 feet?
Yeah, worth of trim all the way around the entire, like all the edges of the jacket and everything. So right now it's running off of a 240 watt power supply that plugs into the wall. I actually have sourced a battery that is in the mail on its way here that
big is it?
might
Like a brick?
actually.
No, it's my Tesla battery that I had to replace.
It's a Tesla wall.
It's actually, so it's a lithium ion battery. It's actually one that is it's an aftermarket battery that you put in like those Power Wheels, like the Barbie Jeep kind of a thing. It's like one of those, but it's like a high density one. So it's smaller than the one that would come with it, but enough power to run that. So I'm hoping if you look in the film, all the characters except for Flynn have a box that sits beneath their disc on their back.
Beneath
So
their
he does not have that, but everyone else does. But I'm thinking if I just do that on this suit, then I can put the battery in that and like get away with it. So
Well, you can hide it under the jacket, right?
I might be able to
Okay,
do that
then.
too. So the box is 6 by 3 by 4, or the battery is 6 inches by 3 inches by 4 inches. So that's how big it's actually not that bad. So I might be able to hide that under the jacket. We'll see.
Can you flash us one more time?
I actually have to close my eyes with this thing on. It's
Yeah, that's
that
right,
bad.
dude.
Like they start watering when I turn this thing on. It's
I know how
It's
that
amazing.
feels.
so
Your mouth just looks so crazy. And you can just see your eyes kind of. It's so messed up.
Oh, you know what you should do? Wait. No, never mind. I was gonna say like something very bad, but forget it.
Save it. Save it
no,
for the
you'll get-
Patreon.
You'll get canceled.
Or the
Or
Discord.
whatever it is you're gonna say.
Save it for the Patreon.
Well, it's just like
You
you
want
know
that
that
hot
you know that
content, go to
you know
the
that
Patreon.
paint that paint that Luke was using for his void,
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
the black paint that absorbs all light. You could-
I'm
you
very
could-
familiar with it. Yes.
You could
yes.
put that places where you don't want to light up.
No. So I do need to actually.
AKA.
So when I don't have just the hood on and the rest of the jacket's being driven, it's not as bright. But like I said, I've got 240 watts driving straight into this thing, and it is just a couple feet as opposed to the
That's
30,
insane.
30 feet.
Do you,
with the entire
do you
jacket.
need to wear sunscreen when wearing that for a while?
It does get hot. It
Does
it,
it,
it does
it
generate
doubles as a
heat.
heating blanket?
It does generate heat. So it's not a summer this is not going to be a July costume.
That
Um,
is crazy.
So in addition to this, you'll see on the mannequin behind me, for those that are watching the video, I've been also working on I've had the screen accurate fabric for the High Republic Jedi tunics from Acolyte for like all this time. So this gold fabric, and then I have the white fabric that they used on the cape too, from the same maker that made the fabric for the show. So I've been working on, this is the formal like one piece front like that Yord has. I just always liked that look. It was so unique, and it was only ever seen on the one costume that he had.
Mm-hmm.
So I always kind of wanted to just put something like that together. So I've been slowly working on that too.
Raimi is part of the Yord Horde.
Yep.
Yord Horde.
I like that buckle too.
Yeah.
I like that shape.
Yeah. Mystery Makers had done a set of the buckles that were from Acolyte. So I'm basically just following that formal Yord costume.
Right on. That's cool.
Raimi just
So
pumping him out.
slowly piecing
Yeah.
that one together. So I've been working on all this stuff for San Diego for so long. I'm back to sewing now, which is good. So that's it. Who's next?
I put my Darth Vader behind me for the viewers. I really haven't done that much else. I cleaned my desk because my desk has been a mess, but
Looks
I haven't
cool.
worked on anything but my workshop. I cleaned up. I talked about it last week or whatever. And
You
I want to
did-
make something.
Didn't you
we've
post
talked
pictures
about
of your
that.
workshop on the garage?
I did put it in the workbench. I think I kicked off the workbench with it somewhere in there. Playing on that Discord, baby. Come on.
We've
Playing
talked
with your
about that in
Discord.
the past about how important it is to keep your workbench tidy.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I think you were, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, you were probably inspired by the Neth Lab.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I mean, he's a precision craftsman. So his garage, the Neth Lab, was definitely inspiring. I wish I was I'm pretty organized. His level of organization was like everything had a home. It was in a box. I just have like bins that are like full of like, okay, well, these are Velcro and stuff is like in a bin, like like random thing. Electronics. This is all electronics. Like, but his are like down to like piece. Like so intently organized. But yeah, I mean, I moved my resin printer next to my FDM printer that I haven't used in like a year, but it's there. And I want to get like a washer and a curing station, but I don't have anything to make right now. So I got to think of something to make, but because I want to upload content here to our beautiful Discord here. So, because it's so easy now, but I need something to work on. Maybe soon. We will see. That's it.
Well, besides making really bad Matrix themed commercials, actually, I should do a little short with Brian, like where he goes into that white room in the Matrix and all of the shelves come up and it's just full of black Lowe's spray paint.
That's his
Oh,
Agent Smith.
well, I found something that's
wanna
going to keep me up till 2 a.m. now. Okay, I'm gonna get started.
I want to post the AI video you made me. That's like the longer version of the clip that was in for the commercial.
The two guys about to
So
fight.
good. It's so good.
Yeah, well, I actually have been chipping away at something, and I have been printing out some resin pieces for an upcoming costume. I'm doing a pretty comic styled Magneto, like kind of Jim Lee era Magneto. And I found some files online of a guy that did. I think it's a Hot Toys figure that the guy styled the armor design after. But I printed these before San Diego Comic-Con, and I haven't touched them until like this week. And I had printed them, sanded them down, like filled in this gap right here with putty for the visual Cats Online here, and then sanded it down. So like this week I kind of spent a little bit of time just like knocking down some of that work and getting them a little bit more smooth so I can start to get them to a spot where I can run primer over them again and see where else needs to be filled in. But yeah, just a little project on the side there. So some sanding. Doesn't feel great. I don't miss sanding at all. So
Most of us are like on downtime after Comic-Con, and Raimi's like, no, I pumped out like 10 costumes and I got like 4 more.
I'm trying to ease back into it. Plus something else coming down the pipeline too. I'm starting to piece together in my head. That's pretty fun. It's actually pretty
Is
fun.
it coming down the pipe or coming down the pike?
Pipe.
Pike? I say pipeline, but I also say where the donuts are made, so I don't know.
Just laying pipe.
Laying pipe. Pipeline.
That's something else.
Can't fool me.
Coming down.
Gee. So I mentioned last week I was printing some stuff for the visual homies. Here's one of the one of my shins that I printed out. I haven't. It's completely raw. The only thing I did was put Velcro on the inside so I could attach the two halves, kind of shells together. But I would have had the other set already printed, but didn't realize when I was slicing, because I had to mirror these same files and then slice them again, but I moved them around so they would fit because they're whatever. And I didn't realize that one of these pieces, like one of these sharp angled pieces, was going through the other piece. So when it printed, I saw this little nub sticking out, and I was like, "What is that? Like, how did that get on there?" From one side, and I was like, whatever. Like, I'll sand that down. And then I grab the piece, and I'm trying to separate it. I'm like, oh no! And I look from the other side, and I realize it's completely driven through. So as soon as I realized, I came back up, re-sliced everything, and then that's been printing for, I don't know, like 6 hours now. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have that complete. So I'll have both of these good to go. I'm still trying to figure out how to get them comfy on, because I did try them on, and it's just two sides that are Velcro together. Like, there's nothing to it. So maybe I'll add some padding or something to see how it sits up. I'm not close to being done with these. But I also, if you can see behind me in the video, if you're watching, I did get the gray Deadpool suit finally. A decent one that I can be happy about and wear. So that's there. And I also sent the fabric I had out to the guy making my mask. So
Beautiful.
that should be here soon. Yep.
It looks so good.
Yeah, the suit's dope. I should have just gone with these guys from the get-go.
This one's from White Sheep.
This is a White Sheep suit. It took about a month,
Not bad.
No hassle. Fits perfectly.
They've been making the Deadpools for some
They
time.
know what they're doing.
Pretty pro, man.
The shoulders have the rubberized pieces that
Mhm.
that they ought to have,
That's what mine is.
It's just a beautiful suit. I did accidentally tear a little piece when I was putting it on this mannequin here, like one of the black leather pieces that are attached to the stretch fabric. So I might need to go in and sew that a little bit. But I kind of thinking maybe I'll do it a little rustic so it looks like a weathering mark or something. It looks like a
That
bullet
is the
wound or
one
something.
thing I'll say about some of their stuff is, as good as they are, sometimes the stitching pops on things, especially with suits that fit as snug as they
very
do.
snug. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to, I suggest you can get it on Amazon, elastic thread. And then anytime you pop a little stitch, just hand sew it. And then it's elastic. So because
it holds a little stretcher. Yeah.
I've found on my suit specifically, like certain areas like want to pop all the time. And when I fix it with the elastic thread, it doesn't pop anymore. So,
All right. I'll check that out. But yeah,
That
but
goes-
otherwise, I've been piecing little things together, like the belt and the strap and the thigh. You can't see it, and the fufu with Luke's jersey on there. And yeah, the swords are also not the swords themselves, but the sheaths are back there. You just can't really see them. But yeah, I'm just playing with. Oh no, wait, I put them down. Never mind. They're not on there. But playing with that, I might like we mentioned in our chat, I might cut out that mesh suit inside because it just feels a little puffy, a little thick.
Yeah.
And I'm just
it bunches up in spots.
That's
when you
it.
Put it on. It's
Yeah.
so easy to cut out. It literally takes like 10 minutes.
I just have to
a razor
cut-
blade and turn it
Yeah.
inside out, and you just
Yeah.
follow where it's
Follow
lined.
the
And
seam line. Yeah.
It leaves the part that's sewn into the suit. It leaves it in there, but it's on seams. You don't notice it.
It's fine.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
it's
fine. But if I can take out the
non-invasive
majority,
surgery.
yeah. So I'll probably do that.
What's the purpose of that mesh liner? Is it just like
It
the same-
feels really good. It does feel
It's like
good when
an
it's all
extra
together.
layer. Yeah. It's meant to be an extra layer between you and the costume.
Yeah.
So
the
it's
raw
more
the raw
breathability.
sewing on the backside. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a mesh. It's like a netting
I think it just acts as a liner, and also too
But
the origins of white sheet leather
Yes.
was they made motorcycle jackets.
Yeah,
So
they've used that stuff in all of their
But
gear.
we're so used to wearing like Under Armour under our costumes,
That's
anyways.
why.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's to us, it seems unnecessary. I
Don't
You
guess.
can
need it.
request
That's
it.
why
I mean, not
yeah.
not that John maybe knew this time around, but you can request it without it as well.
I didn't even think about it. I just wanted
Yeah.
a suit that without thinking about it. I didn't even realize. Yeah, but
No,
I
but
did
if it shows
request.
up, it takes like 5 minutes to snip it out too.
Yeah,
It
I'll
takes no
probably do it
time.
tonight while I'm watching something. Yeah,
Yeah.
after this. But I got the shin, like their shin guards, which are just like leather,
Mhm.
I got those just in case I can't get these resin ones to work the way I want to. And I also have the belt. You guys know I have the brown belt and the brown leather stuff. Yeah, and the gloves are awesome. Everything is the same. But as we know, my mask is going to be a little darker. That's the only conundrum, the only issue. I mean, so I'm going to have to make the suit way darker when I weather it, which is fine because that's what that's kind of what I was going to do anyway. So, but I'll have to match it kind of with the with the darker mask.
it'd be easier than you think. I mean,
Yeah, I just wish it was the other way around. I wish it was
but
the
my
mask that was lighter.
My mask and my suit are completely two different materials, and you'd be surprised like how quick it like blends. Like, but I hear you. though.
I'm gonna get some dirty down, black and browns, and I have a brown, but maybe some black and some nicotine and stuff, and
low
just
spray paint too.
no. It's 250.
That dirty down is nice. Like
No, yeah, I liked it, and I want to be able to coat it
Smear it.
evenly throughout, just to, and then I can weather it and darken it and do whatever. I just want to do one layer of darkening first without having to like dye it. Just hit it once with the layers and then do the rest. I already have it mapped out in my head. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to you guys, but I know what I'm going to do. So I'm just waiting for the mask to come back and then I can play with the rest of it. And I think that's it.
Don't get rid of that one, dude.
No, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one.
Yes.
Cool.
How are the gloves?
They fit.
You never really showed us.
Yeah,
Is it leather with the detail on it?
Yeah, it doesn't have the rubber like the nice
yeah.
ones like yours.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that. It's not.
They're pretty nice. They work.
They're just fine. They're comfortable. I can grip and move okay.
This
and no one's
this suit's so different from everyone else's. It doesn't they don't have to be this at all the same.
No.
Like
yeah,
it's okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
And plus the X-Force colors I feel like are a lot looser in terms of what's accurate or not, because there's so many iterations, and there's no MCU version too. Besides like the little like
a burnt one and
nod we did. Yeah. Deadpool 2. But other than that, we don't have a real MCU version, so I feel like I can play with it a little and have fun without.
Deadpools are gonna be in the Dad Batch rotation, so do not get rid of.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more.
Do you think you'll do the red, John? Do you think you'll do the red eyes for it, like the X-Force comic styles, the red eyes? Yeah,
100%.
Nice.
Yeah,
because I think in the burned Deadpool 2 version, he just still had the white eyes.
It was just I think it was just like a nod with the darkened suit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I will have the red eyes for sure.
Sick.
That is But you know what? For the audio listeners, I have the red mask on right now on the mannequin with the gray suit, and I don't hate it.
It kind of, I mean, it matches the buckle,
and the buckle's red too. Yeah, so I don't hate it.
I hate it.
Didn't they say we're gonna get like a red and gray Deadpool for Doomsday or something?
Just gray.
You sure about that?
Just gray.
Wreckers rumors.
We'll see. Wreckers back door.
Rumors.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Let's see. So I worked on a Patreon, and now that is kind of, it's like your children, right? You release them to the world, and then that's it. So that's functioning. My attention is now being turned back to our merch store, and so we have our shirts.
Baby.
We have our shirts in the store, which is good. But I've always been talking about exclusive products coming to it. If you were in our live panel at San Diego Comic-Con, I told the audience there what the first exclusive piece of merchandise will be. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and show it here on the pod. It's not finished. It's still in the prototype phase.
Oh no.
This is actually the final prototype before paint. I'm still waiting for those to come back, but you can.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
This is the
Screw your Labubu's.
Loth
Yeah,
Cat.
that's what I thought you were talking about.
Wow.
What is it? Many Neko?
Lucky cat.
Lucky Loth Cat.
I
And
That
cannot.
is so cool.
I cannot believe they were not selling those in the Celebration store in Japan.
Crazy.
Of all the things to not have.
So that's the first piece of merchandise, but I don't know if that's going to launch first now that we have another piece of exclusive merchandise coming to the shop. And I haven't announced that one yet because I'm still waiting for the samples to come in. But how can I hint this? It's something that Wrecker would definitely carry on his bag.
He would own one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he would own one. He might own more than one.
Not John's
This
game
is-
show answer.
This is too easy.
Oh,
Do
good.
you want me to
Definitely
answer?
not that. Yeah.
I'm not answering.
Anyway, so merch store is on my workbench currently. But you know what I've been working on this past week is so my son super into Pokemon overnight. And he was so excited about like playing Pokemon, like the real card game, and he asked me to play with him, and my initial reaction was like, heck no. And he got so disappointed, and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, let's just, he's super excited about it. I want to share that experience with him. So I gave it a shot too. And then I quickly realized that playing Pokemon with him, it's building his strategy. It's building his comprehension, reading comprehension, math skills, because he has to like do the
Add the damage and stuff.
yeah, and all that stuff. And within a week, he's now beat me twice.
Dude, I went through something similar, just like that. Because at first we were just buying the cards because I was like, oh, we can get some expensive cards, maybe, that's cool. And then she's like, can we play? And I was like, oh, like, I guess we could play. Like, I guess that's the point of these cards, right? It's to play. And we've been playing too, and it's the same thing. Like, she's getting stuff now. She gets to understanding how she's like, can I have? She evolves. Everything
Yeah.
is. It's really cool. It's awesome. It's a fun experience.
So I printed out. I've been 3D printing deck boxes for us, one in each color, and I actually posted a picture of it in the Patreon workbench. But what's really cool is we're like each of us are building like specific color type decks, so that we're like, because he's beat me so many times now, where I'm like having to switch around the deck that I'm playing just so I could like trick him into losing.
Stevie, if you need some energy cards, let me know. We bought a 500 card bundle.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, actually, I might be picking some up this weekend because so it turns out the Pokemon World Championship last year was in Honolulu, Hawaii. The year before that was in Japan. I can't tell you where it was before those. Guess where it is this year?
LA.
Anaheim. And it's this weekend.
So you're going.
So I looked into getting badges and they sold out back in March.
You can get them. You are
eBay to
Steven.
the rescue.
And well, here's the thing. The badges are invitation only because these
tournament.
These kids are playing at their local tournament centers throughout the entire year. And then when they rank up in their respective brackets, they go to regionals, and then they go to, you know, all these different things, and then they get invited to the world championships. So it's like it's nearly impossible to get in, right? But I pulled a few strings.
Like, it's nearly impossible. Anyway, we're going.
So you got your badges.
So the Dad Batch might be covering the world championships, the finals on Sunday.
Press pass,
So,
baby.
yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You went from, Dad, can we play Pokemon, to waiting in line at 5 a.m.
To,
for some
we're going to
Pokemon
Yeah.
card drop, to weaseling your way into getting bad.
Hey man, it's not weaseling.
Anything for your kid.
Hey.
I definitely
Okay, not weaseling.
I'm gonna have to like film something, but that's about it.
No.
So yeah, just super excited that, you know, I'm super excited that I get to do this thing with my son that is making him so excited.
That's
right?
yeah.
Because we've talked about it in the past where it was like, oh, you know, don't make sure you don't force Star Wars onto your kids too soon, because then they won't be into it, or, you know, whatever. But I think an important part of being a good parent is also kind of like listening to what your kids are into.
Oh yeah,
And kind of like
1000%.
encouraging that, right?
Supporting it, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's Pokemon this week, and then next month it'll be something else, but whatever.
Dude, when I was in Canada last month, we went to this like really big toy store that's like a freestanding toy store. You know, like vintage and new and just like stacked to the gills, movie props. I think I sent you guys some pictures of it while we were there. So my son is also into Pokemon, but he's more from like the card collecting side of it. And just the stats. He hasn't quite gotten into the game yet with his buddies. But when we were at the store, and with his own money, so, you know, I gave him the counsel, like, think about it, you know, let's talk this over. But he bought a $30 Pokemon card with his own money in Canada. What's that?
One card.
A single card, yeah, that he was blazing red hot on, and spent so, like, dude, it was getting to the point where, like, we were loving that he was taking his time with it. We're like, all right, dude, you got to kind of wrap this up. It's taking kind of a
You know
while
what
to make
card
a
it is?
decision. What's that?
Do you know what card it was?
I don't, but I'll pull it and I'll throw it in
Dude,
the chat.
take a photo,
and
post it
throw
on the
Discord and stuff,
Discord.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can work
And
on or something.
he, you know, like I had to think back, like you said, Steven, I had to think back to, you know, similar like mentality with myself as a kid, which I would have been, and I think I probably actively did pursue, like a $25, you know, Wolverine hologram Marvel card. You know, like that was what I was blazing on at that age. And while he's not blazing on Wolverine, I'm super hyped that he's like found this thing with his buddies that they like to do. And so it was fun to like kind of go on the hunt with him. And we have definitely hunted for like packs of cards. They're hard to find right now too, you know? So
You know what it
find
is?
one occasionally,
You know what
it's
it
fun.
is? Back in 95, I wanted the original Dragon Dagger so bad.
Mhm.
And they were so hard to find that even like the Fox News morning show was giving them away to like random callers. That's how hard this thing was to get. And I remember going to like a card show with my dad, and there was one up top shelf from this one dude, and he was asking $50 for it.
Oh, wow.
And I remember like telling my dad, like, oh my God, that's the first one I've ever seen in person. Can we buy it? And he was like, oh, $50. Hell no. And that's why I have like 4 Dragon Daggers today. And none of them give me the full satisfaction as it would have given me like as a kid, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Oh, hang on to those Dragon Daggers though.
He's in Fortnite now, the Green Ranger.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh man, that's it for my workbench.
I like it.
Hey, Raimi.
You should look at the icon and see if I'm muted before you do that. Hey,
You
Steven.
had one job.
We're being hailed. This encryption's new. This might take a while.
A 9,023 piece Lego UCS Death Star set got leaked this week. I got a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
So it's being set up like it's like a slice so that it can be like pushed against the wall, so that for display. So this set is expected to break at least 3 records for Lego, including the largest set they've ever made with over 9,000 pieces. It's the most minifigures ever included in a single set, which is rumored to be 38. And it's the highest price tag that they've ever had for a single Lego set ever at $999.99. So $1,000.
$1,000?
It's $1,000
figures. That's crazy.
38 figures, over 9,000 pieces.
$1,000 is not a big increase for Lego. I feel like wasn't there Falcon like $900?
Yeah, it was like $899 or something like crazy like that. You can usually use the number of pieces as essentially a price tag. 9,000 parts, $900 plus dollars, right?
$9 a piece. No. What's the
What?
math on that? Sorry, no, never mind.
No,
my math
like
is wrong.
$9,000.
No, you're off a little bit there, but you're not far. Like you can use the piece count roughly like a price factor, right? So the word on the street is that this set's going to hit retail shelves on or around October 1st. So not that far away.
So 10 cents a piece.
Yeah.
You know, now that I see this, there was somebody in the Facebook group called the Star Wars Vintage Collection, and they said that the next HasLab is going to be a Death Star that looks just like this.
Well, I mean, we've seen that the next HasLab was the gunship, right? So
That's
yeah.
Hey, I've seen things.
What?
I've seen things.
Whoa, wait.
Hold on.
For NDA?
I think there was an NDA signed. Yes.
No,
you've signed
no,
paperwork, sir.
I have not said anything.
Well, you know what I was just thinking is that'll be 2026, right? Because they do HasLab every year at Comic-Con, correct?
It
Or do they
seems-
skip sometimes?
They do, but I don't know that it's always a Star Wars one. I feel like they sort of alternate between Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Ghostbusters, and so it's not always it's not always Star Wars every single year.
I think
Celebration being in.
Yeah, I was going to say
100% do one for. Yeah,
20
that's my money.
2027 is the 50th anniversary, so that would make the most sense.
That's when they'll do the Death Star one if they're going to do it.
I mean, if they're charging $1,000 for a Lego set, I'm pretty sure. Like if I'm as a vintage collection figure person, if a ship is $500, a Death Star has got to be at least $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! But now you're getting into $1,000 playset territory. That's
I
kind
feel like that's a barrier that they. I don't know, man. Yeah, at that point, bring back the USS Flag from G.I. Joe. I wanted that thing so bad.
How much do you think
Yes,
that would
please.
be in today's dollars? Is
The
there
flag?
is there how much was the US? Is there an
It
inflation?
was $100 back in the day.
It was
No,
$100.
$100.
Yeah,
The flag?
the
Oh
flag.
yeah, 100%
yeah. Flag was like $100 back in the day.
or more.
It was $99.
Wow.
Boom.
Luke knows. Don't test his
Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
I know my
skills,
G.I. Joe
knowledge,
knowledge.
dude. He
I go
rifled
deep
that
on
off
Joe's.
quick, and I
I
wouldn't
had-
question him.
I had the
I bet you
plane,
do, Luke.
but I didn't have the flag.
Hold on.
Yeah, I never had the flag, but I am very versed in
I'm looking this up.
many of the
So
flag deeds.
so $100 in 19 we'll say what December? Was it a Christmas item?
It must have been probably a Christmas thing,
Probably.
like 86 or 87,
Yeah,
probably.
mid
Say-
80s.
We'll say December of 1985, $100. That would be $300 today.
Mhm.
No, it would be way more than that today. Trust me.
Hey, according to the BLS.gov inflation calculator,
Well, that's your mistake.
They're putting the BS and BLS for sure.
that is your
350,
mistake right there.
400.
It's going to be way more than that today.
how much do you think a HasLab flag would be today?
Well, the OG one was almost
800.
6 feet long. So if they did one today, they'd do it more grandiose.
$5,000.
Yeah.
The gunship's like $500, dude.
$800, you think, for a flag? $799.
Oh, I bet
think
you
it'd
they'd
be-
hit 1,000 on it.
I feel like
Depends on the reach
$1,000
goals.
is a barrier. Lego,
Yeah, good point.
Lego
John.
people are used to spending
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
especially for these UCS sets. Like they've
Yeah.
already got a brand for this UCS thing. It's like the label that just says we're already going to charge you more for this.
But you know what?
Like,
But
outright sell.
what's funny about that is Lego collectors. I mean, I'm not a Lego collector, but from what I've seen on the outside, they never complain.
No.
Like,
And like I said, that you put
they're like,
UCS
"Oh,
on
$1,000
anything Lego,
Okay.
it doesn't even matter what it is. Like you put UCS on the box and they're just going to pay more. They go, oh, okay,
Yeah,
charge me double, whatever.
There's a comment in the chat saying that people are mad because it's just a disc. It's not round on the other side.
Yeah, it's flat
It
on
is
the
just-
back. Yeah,
Get
It is just-
out of here.
Yeah, because so you can. It's so that you can display it on the wall.
so you can put it on the wall. Yeah,
That makes
Which-
sense.
that
but
actually makes sense to me. So
Flat Death Star
feels like
conspiracy.
I mean, it would be cool though if
underachieving.
it was a half dome on one side and you can have this
Yeah,
inward
dude.
part on the
Yeah.
wall, and then everything
Or you
else
can
kind of opened
hang
up.
it.
Oh, what if it had a cover that was like the half dome,
Mm,
See,
and then you
The other
pull the
half.
cover off, and then it's like
someone will
all
build
this.
it.
magnetic, like magnets on or something.
Yeah, dude, it'd be sick.
magnets and-
BFMs.
The only thing that I don't like about
BMs.
this Lego Death Star
destroy
though, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think that this is too much of a nitpick, is that it's combining
Yes.
the entire trilogy.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah.
Well,
It's the
no,
story.
No, that's not cool.
Yeah.
You got the trash compactor, and then you've got the
throne.
Emperor.
Palpy throne. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're just it's playability.
Maybe it's just stylized too.
They're
where
not
the-
advertising this as a New Hope
Oh, yeah, but
Death Star.
no,
They're
but-
advertising it as just Death Star.
I mean, they probably had a trash
Ain't no
compactor
kid
on the
spending
Death Star.
$1,000
Yeah.
to play with this.
You think
No.
the
Alright.
first Death Star didn't have a
We've
throne room?
we've spent too much time
Yeah,
on this.
totally.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
You're in charge of the news, Ramey.
I came up with this one late because I was scrolling Instagram a minute ago. So I don't have all the details on this, but so thanks to the upcoming Mandalorian visual guide, we're going to get a little bit more information on Din Djarin and his backstory. So I've got a quote here from the book. This first part's not news. So his real name is Din Djarin, and a tragic day during the Clone Wars on his homeworld of Akvetina, 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 still haunts him. It was the day his parents were killed by battle droid fire. The day he nearly met the same fate. The day Mandalorians came rocketing in to rescue him. The day he became a foundling, an orphan rescued from a war zone. So we have the planet that he's from now.
How do you spell that?
AQ space VETINA.
So the place that we thought was Naboo because of how it looked is Akvectina.
Yeah, and I guess this is coming out in the upcoming Mandalorian visual guide. I don't have a release date for that yet. Like I said, I just got this.
Starring Pedro Pascal.
Starring Brendan Wayne. and
Emily in the
Lateef Crowder.
chat says the planet is not new info.
Huh? What?
Oh,
She's
interesting.
She's
That was the first time I heard it.
debating
info.
Ramey's news.
I trust her, so it's fine with me.
Ooh, hold on a second. So on the map, the galaxy map, remember we reviewed that a few weeks ago?
Mhm.
Akventina is right next to Dantooine and Dathomir.
Mm,
I don't know if that means
Interesting.
anything.
I don't know. Next up, remember a while back, I don't remember what it was, but that website, Picture House 411. They were doing like a hosted Q&A that was like a Zoom meeting thing that you could like sign up for, and then they were doing like a Q&A with, I don't know if it was Tony Gilroy or who it was at the time, but so they do these online Q&As with various groups. So they've got a few coming up that might be interesting for Star Wars fans. So they've got music by John Williams. So they've got a Q&A with the re-recording mixer, supervising sound editor, re-editor, mixer, dialogue editor, and so on. So there's another one as well. So Andor season 2, the VFX team, including Neil Scanlon from ILM, and other folks from the VFX team, as well as the cinematographer for Rogue One. So what these are is you sign up, they're free. You sign up, there's usually a live Q&A, and then there's 2 encore presentations where at that point you're just watching. But for the live one, you are in like a Zoom conference with the people, and you can like ask questions. So it's a live Q&A that you're able to participate in. So you sign up through the website here, this picturehouse411.com. They email you as soon as you check out. They email you a link to the Zoom conference, and it's scheduled, and you just show up to the Zoom meeting at that time, and you're in there. So you're able to sign up for free, like I said. So anybody that's interested in any of these, go check it out. I also noticed for any David Bowie fans, Mr. Luke, the Man Who Fell to Earth, the cinematographer's got one of these coming up next month.
So did that say Richmond, BC?
Anthony B. Richmond.
Oh God! Wow.
The cinematographer for The Man Who Fell to Earth. He's doing a Q&A.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So, I don't know. Thought that was interesting. They seem to consistently be doing Star Wars related stuff. So, they get a consistent slate. Moving on. So John Boyega did an appearance at Fan Expo Boston, and he was talking about his reasoning, what his reasoning was when he signed on to do The Force Awakens, and what his original understanding of the storyline was going to be, which was interesting. He thought that it was going to be more of a Force-sensitive duo, where the relationship between Finn and Rey would eventually, like they were both going to be Force-sensitive, and that it was eventually going to take a turn, and there was going to be like a Vader Obi-Wan sort of level of showdown. And that's part of why he was originally interested in the role and signed on. Obviously, it didn't play out that way, but he originally thought that there was going to be much more of a Force-sensitive spin for his character. It didn't quite play out that way. They did continue to obviously imply that throughout the series, but that's not how it played out for his character. So
that whole sequel trilogy just, to me, felt like it suffered from lack of like overall management of like what they were trying to achieve, and switching directors. And
did we always, I'm trying to remember back, did we always know that it wasn't going to be the same director for all 3 films? Or did that change throughout the course of the trilogy? Like when they were working on Force Awakens, did we know that it wasn't going to continue to be J.J. Abrams at the time?
Yes.
That was always the case?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I didn't pay attention at the time, I guess. I think that was a bad move, obviously. But
yeah,
it broke the continuity of the story, clearly.
Yeah.
So. At the same Fan Expo Boston, so there was a bit of a media kerfuffle, and the aftermath of, so Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor also appeared together at that Fan Expo Boston. Somewhere along the way, a couple of online outlets started claiming that Ewan McGregor had said in an interview that he did there that he was going to begin filming for Ahsoka season 2 soon. Of course, once one online website says that, then everybody else starts reporting it too. Since then, McGregor, Lucasfilm, and plenty of fans who were actually in the panel that supposedly he had said that in, all have come out and said, that is not what he said. So it'd be one thing if McGregor and Lucasfilm came out and said, no, that wasn't. But the fact that there's like a bazillion people that were in attendance there that said, that's not what he said. it sounds like it's pretty safe to say that that's not. So apparently what he was talking about was that like he is very excited that his wife is filming there. He's often like FaceTiming her, and he was talking about like he'll FaceTime her and she'll answer the phone and she's got the green makeup on and everything, which is like a trip. And so apparently he's just very often talking about how he's very excited that she's working on the show, but has made no mention publicly of his involvement in it. So, but they were all very quick to backpedal on that statement. So no confirmation yet. But so as of right now, anything that you see out there is probably just a remnant of that rumor based off of the misreporting there. Last up in the news. So Walt Disney Company and actress Gina Carano have settled the wrongful termination lawsuit that she had filed following her dismissal from the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. Carano was fired in 2021 after she had made a series of controversial social media posts that she made between 2020 and 2021 on a number of polarizing topics. So Carano then countersued Disney for wrongful termination, leading to a high-profile legal battle. In a statement co-released by both Disney and Lucasfilm, the company said, "The Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm are pleased to announce that we have reached an agreement with Gina Carano to resolve the issues in her pending lawsuit against the companies. Ms. Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect. With this lawsuit concluded, we look forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Ms. Carano in the near future." It's that work together in the near future part that's got me intrigued. Remember, Gina was slated to be the star of her own spin-off project, Rangers of the New Republic, which would have been set in the same Mandoverse timeframe and been adjacent to The Mandalorian. So knowing that the original plan was to follow the Marvel blueprint and have several projects intertwine and culminate in like a team up film like The Avengers, or in this case, Heir to the Empire, or whatever Filoni decides to call it. Do we think it's too late to introduce Rangers of the New Republic or bring that back into the time?
I feel like they had already confirmed that it was rewritten. Her role in that series has been rewritten for Carson Teva in other shows, other appearances. So I feel like if they do bring back Gina or Cara Dune, it's going to be in a different capacity.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think she won her lawsuit, and that was all part of the verbiage that was written out. You are going to pay me this much money, and you are going to clear my name like this.
Publicly apologize.
Yeah.
On social media.
And you also have to remember the statement came from Disney. It didn't come from Lucasfilm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So she may not come back in Star Wars. She might do.
That's true. That's
right.
true.
That's right.
You know, a live. She might be. What's that? That movie with that animated movie with the girl with the three older sisters, Hispanic. They all have.
Encanto.
Encanto. For all we know, she might be the live action version of the strong girl.
Oh, Louisa. Yeah.
You know, like
that makes sense because it is.
Yeah. A small supporting role part.
She could. She's Latina. She could pass as maybe as Colombian.
I think Carano, isn't she Italian?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever. Italian, Latina, same thing.
It's all Latin based.
Yeah.
Latin rooted.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, that was pretty good casting right there that I did, right? With
Yeah.
Louisa, she would be a good Louisa.
Yeah.
She's buff.
That is actually it for the news.
Good tidbits this week.
Good
Not a
news.
news.
Not a good news.
Why did you make me do this?
Guess you have a choice. You want a war, or do you want to just give me a gun?
My father, he go toilet on my hands.
Oh my God.
Urine is 35 degrees Celsius, staves off the frostbite.
How is this relevant?
You know, fathers.
Oh,
I haven't heard that in a while.
wow.
I
That's
do
right,
love
everybody. We're gonna do another edition of Hunter's Hard Drive. Sometimes we hit stuff that's a little in the past, a little that's past, maybe a few years or a few months. But this
Deep
time,
cuts.
like older cult classics or whatever. But sometimes we catch stuff right as it comes out. And today, I just want to talk a little bit about Alien Earth. That literally came out, I think, when I got off work. At
Less than
1
24
a.m. or
hours
something.
ago.
Yeah. So I did catch both episodes 1 and 2, last night. I guess it was this morning, technically.
What's it on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
So it's on Hulu. There's 2
Is there-
episodes available. I guess it's weekly, so there's 1 a week.
Wait. Do we need any disclaimers here?
I don't think I'm gonna spoil anything. I just want to talk about a couple
Just making
things.
sure.
There's a couple cool things. Just right off the bat, this show gives you a lot of Alien, like the original movie vibes. There's a lot of that type of scenery and from the gear and the spaceships and the buttons and the levers and stuff. Everything is very 80s in terms
Tactile.
of like practical things. Yeah, nothing is a screen. Nothing is a everything is analog, and everything is a buttons and switches and stuff. And I want to say, so this show takes place 2 years before the movie Alien takes place. So Alien is meant to be in 21-22, and this show takes place in 21-20. So this is right before. And I'm not exactly sure. I haven't read the synopsis because it was kind of like, oh, the show's coming out. Oh, it's out and I'm available. Go. But basically, it's a vessel carrying, and this is all common knowledge of stuff in the trailer. It's not. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's carrying some species of life forms, not from this world, and it's basically bringing it back to Earth to study, and we all know that type of stuff usually doesn't go the way it's meant to. Without spoiling anything, there was a one thing I wanted to mention. There's 4 companies in this universe, I guess, that run the show, and depending on what company it is, like, for example, like Weyland-Yutani, they mentioned in the show that they basically run North and South America. Like, that's their stuff. And essentially also, so each of them make different products. So the companies are Weyland-Yutani, a company called Lynch, a company called Dynamic, a company called Threshold, and a company called Prodigy. I guess there's 5. They mentioned a 5th one at the end. And all of them make either enhancements for humans to put on their bodies, which these people are called cyborgs in the show. So any human being that's like flesh and blood who enhances like their limbs or their whatever, their eyes, or those are cyborgs.
That's me.
And then that's Stevie. We've established that in a private conversation. So those are cyborgs. And then there's also a company that makes straight up synths, which are robots, straight up AI robots.
That's Raimi.
That's Raimi. Yeah. Those are basically the robots you see in the movies. Yeah. Those are the ones you see in the movies, in Romulus and in Alien and Aliens.
The original Aliens, right? Yeah.
The original Alien, yeah. And there's another company. I guess I'm not sure if it was Prodigy or not. One of the whatever. Another company is offering a service that does a hybrid service where they take the mind of a human, like someone that's terminally ill, that's going to die.
That's
maybe
Brian.
a younger person. and they put their brain and their consciousness into the body of a synth. So that's what they call hybrids. So these 3 products are basically competing in this on Earth.
Sounds cool.
For control over like the business of Earth. They want they're all trying to take over essentially.
I'm just curious. I'm sorry to interrupt, but do they, when they're talking about the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, do they talk about how they are together? Because I just
Not
finished
yet, at least.
I just finished the Predator show, the movies with my kids,
Mm.
and in there, there's the Wayland Corporation,
Wayland Corp. Yep.
and then separately there's the Yutani Corporation,
Yes.
and like have they ever talked about how they form together?
I don't personally know that answer.
But in this series, they're already together.
it's Wayland Yutani.
Ah, okay.
Which is what it is in Alien. So this is, like I
Nice.
said, 2 years
Yeah.
prior to Alien. So it's very, very close to that. It's in that timeline. Because Aliens happens like in 2170, I think. So it's actually a little further out. Anyway, awesome episode so far. I'm not going to talk about the episodes. I'd rather everyone watch them. But I do highly recommend if you liked what was the last one that came out? Romulus.
Romulus? Yeah.
If you liked Romulus, it's kind of like that, but it's a
That was
it's
good.
a TV show. Yeah, but this has really good pacing. This show, Alien Earth, it doesn't waste time, but it spends just enough time on things, and then it moves on, and everything makes sense. It's not hard for
So they
it's
only
not hard
released
to follow.
2, and there's more coming.
So it's once a week. Yeah, they're episodes.
Okay, but they
episodic
released 2.
show. Yeah,
for
I
the
guess
first.
they did like the
Cool.
premiere, and then the next day they did the second one or something
Cool.
like that. I guess. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
I'm
they
gonna
did
check it
2
out.
to start.
If you said it's good, I liked Romulus. So
Dude, it's so dope. Oh, and there's, like I said, there's 5 different aliens. I want to mention them, but I don't, because some of them are really cool. And obviously, I'll just say there is a xenomorph, straight up. Like, obviously, that's one of the 5.
It's an aliens.
But
movie.
dude, the other 4 are crazy. I think we see 1, 2, 3 of the other. So out of the 5 that we see 4 total. So there's one we haven't seen yet. Oh man, it's so
on
dope.
the level of freaky deaky scary visually. How are the other ones versus the xenomorph?
I feel like it's not that scary.
Mhm.
It's not like Alien where it's like horror. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's more like sort of action, science fiction action.
Or
you know,
no,
'cause-
the creatures. I'm sorry, like the 4
Oh,
creatures
ha-
versus
oh,
like
oh.
the visually kind of jarring scariness of like
Nah,
the alien xenomorph.
the scariest one is a xenomorph, and that one doesn't look like a horror movie. It
Mhm.
looks like it just like kind of smiles and you kind of see its body, and
Nice.
it's not Daisy. It's not
Ooh, I just got
like
an idea.
if you're
I'm-
thinking
I'm
kids,
curious
I don't know
about
if
these
I don't
other
know if I'd
ones.
show the kids. I don't know if I'd show the kids.
No.
But,
Yeah.
for you, you're talking about you. Good,
Yeah,
go
for
watch it.
me.
Go
Yeah,
watch
for
it,
me.
bro. You're fine. You'll be
All
fine.
right.
It's
Maybe I'll
great.
give this one a try.
You'll really like it. Yeah, you'll
Re-
really
I'm
like it.
Remind
curious
me-
about these other aliens. That's what you got me peaked on. So
No, but they're dope. They're not
Yeah.
frightening. They're not
no.
terrifying.
I want to see.
They're dope, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god, they're so dope. I'm not even gonna mention them. You guys have to watch. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
so dope.
I'll give it a glance.
Yeah. So yeah. And not only that, I feel like I'm gonna be talking about this show more as the episodes progress. Maybe once the 3rd episode comes out, maybe I'll do like a three episode roundup, and if
Yeah,
you
that'd
guys
be cool.
be caught up by then, maybe we can share our thoughts on it and stuff, because it is something I want to talk about with you guys in the future, because there's going to be more of it.
Sick.
So yeah, if you guys do check that out, it would be cool to chat about, and maybe
We
I'll
did-
throw some stuff on the Discord too, and the Hunter's hard drive, and I'll mention it and link it and stuff and whatever.
We did that Lords of Power discussion as that season went on.
Yeah,
That was cool.
So
That was
so
a
maybe
good
we'll
show
do
that you
something
guys got
like
me
that.
into.
Yeah.
Rings of
Yeah.
Power. Lords
Rings of Power. Rings of Power.
Lords of Power. Yeah. We're the Lords of Power.
Lords of Power.
No, but definitely, guys, if you have, I think the first episode's an hour, and maybe the second episode might be like closer to 40 minutes, or maybe an hour. I didn't even check, to be honest, but I know the first one's about an hour. But if you got an hour here or there, and you want to watch an episode real quick, it's dope. It kind of again, the first 2 episodes are kind of the first episode is basically introducing you to the world, what these people are, what each company does, like what all of them are there for, and at the same time it's showing you this crew that's going through some stuff that has a ship full of these specimens and stuff. So it's kind of like all these things happening at once. But it like I said, the pacing is so well done. Everything is easy to follow, and you don't get lost in it. You know, it's great. Definitely check it out if you want. And
I'm going to make it a priority to watch it now because I saw it, but I was like, only wait and hear what happens, whatever. But I did like Romulus, so if they're cooking,
see, even the chat agrees. See, there's a consensus.
Yeah, definitely.
The chat to find time when I got time to watch some TV. So I'm like,
what did you say it was on again, John?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm sick of all these streaming services, but sometimes you gotta bend and not break. So whatever. Watch some cool stuff. Anyway, very cool.
Good show.
Great recommendation.
Yeah.
Dig you down.
Shaka.
John's all,
I'm touching myself tonight.
The Newsly News. All right, we're running a little bit long, so I boiled it down to Left Coast Avengers top 5 tasty movie rumors and tidbits.
Ooh.
So this will be fun. This will be fun to talk through. So I'm gonna throw some stuff out, and then you guys just volley it, dude. Just volley it back and forth. Okay, so let me get to my notes. So this one's actually like a confirmed thing, but it's within our wheelhouse, must be addressed. Ryan Reynolds dropped some social media posts that were very Avengers centric, with some nice overlays over the top of it. So I mean, obviously sparking some pretty wild speculation just on the whole thing, his involvement going forward. And yep, we want him in. So I hope that's a sign. I don't know if that's him doing his thing where he's working his magic to get into the movie. But I would imagine they would be remiss if they didn't include those two. It's got to be like
I would think at this point with the success of Deadpool Wolverine, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it's easy money to throw Mr. Cool.
Wasn't
Wade
there?
Wilson in there, so.
Just show them the Dad Batch content on Marvel Instagram.
Exactly.
What, do you have the Wolverine
Show them
thing
the
as part
metrics.
of your list?
What's that?
Do you have the Wolverine thing as part of your list?
No. Do you want to jump in with that?
Well, no, yeah. Wasn't there a thing that it was confirmed, not confirmed, but it was rumored that Hugh Jackman.
Ooh, no, I don't have this on my list.
He signed his likeness to be every single variant of Wolverine and Secret Wars.
Oh no, I didn't
Like
hear that.
they were gonna have like every variant of Wolverine was gonna appear in Secret Wars, and they were all gonna be Hugh Jackman.
So like some of the existing ones we saw in Deadpool and Wolverine also, like or other variations.
Every Wolverine from the multiverse.
Oh my!
So you're talking like hundreds.
The way they did with Kang at the end of Quantumania,
yeah,
like where they showed just
something
hundreds
like
and hundreds
that.
Of them.
Yeah. But are there hundreds of Wolverines? I guess.
Well, there's multiverses.
I guess I guess there's so many.
Maybe ones we haven't outright seen. I'm
I feel
sure
like
we
they
could name a
would use
couple
like
more
20
between
of them.
ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like they have to do that just as kind of like a swan song goodbye, because they have to recast it for the new X-Men.
Yeah. No, agreed. That would be a classy.
Tell you 90.
This is actually I mean, this is kind of confirmed, but it's on my list. So Spider-Man 4 set there is a fan on the Glasgow set that noticed a tank prop with animal markings, triggering speculation of what that character might be. Some say Rhino, some say Silver Sable's Wild Pack, because that was out of the video game, so there's some connection tissue there.
Some say Godzilla.
Some say Godzilla.
Some have said Godzilla. You're right. Fact. Some have said
that. You know,
the
what's
Silver
funny?
Sable would be dope.
Joe actually chimed in on one of our texts with the Gargoyles gif, like from the TV show The Gargoyles, that was like after Batman. That was actually the first thing I thought of when I saw that face. Weird enough. And then he posted that it melted my mind. We might have to do a paranoid episode about it.
I'm still gunning for Thundercats.
Yeah, I mean Thundercats looks very on the money too. For
It's
sure.
straight up Thundercats.
For sure. But we also have another confirmed villain, Mac Gargan, the guy who is also known as the Scorpion in the Spider-Man universe, is back. And so he'll be there on July 31st, 2026 with the rest of us.
So he is played by
Michael Mando.
Michael Mando.
Mando.
And so
best last name ever.
This kind of leads into the rumor that I wanted to talk about with Scorpion. Because it kind of it ties into the Hulk, it ties into Scorpion, but it also ties into some of the things that Michael Mando has posted on his social media. He's posted pictures of Scorpion. I can actually pull these up. So yeah, this is super exciting podcasting.
Yeah, this is riveting.
So I
Thank you all
wonder
for
if they're
sticking
going to
around.
start building out like the Sinister Six, which they had done previously. You know,
That was
like, I
Andrew
wonder-
Garfield's universe, right?
Yeah, that was Andrew Garfield's. But I wonder if this is. I mean, that's Spidey's Rogues Gallery. You know, the core members of his Rogues Gallery. It would seem like that would be a pretty abrupt build toward that. Thinking that he's going to be in Secret Wars and everything else, but maybe I don't know.
So this is the first image that Michael Mando shared, I think last week. He shared this image, and it was a very cropped in image of just the Scorpion face.
Yeah.
But then earlier this week, he shared this image of Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting that both of these images have Venom in them.
They've both got Venom.
Symbiote, yep.
And so the popular rumor, thought, theory is that there is a Venom
There is a Venom symbiote in the Sacred
drop,
Timeline,
right? It exists in the Sacred Timeline, in the 616, in the 626, 616. And so the theory is that symbiote is going to find its way to Matt Gargan in jail, empower him up, and then eventually
626
that symbiote piece
will make its way to
it's going to make its way to Hulk.
What?
Which so
That would
What-
be insane, dude.
I guess the
Venomized
timeline, the timeline is that it's going to be venomized Scorpion. Peter can't figure out how to beat him. Eventually does with Punisher's help. And then and we haven't seen any of this during the filming
Steven
because
is like that meme of the guy from Sunny in Philadelphia with the string and the newspaper.
Yeah,
all
he's
over the
Charlie Day
walls.
trying to
Charlie.
we haven't seen any of this obviously
board.
because this is all going to be post-production CGI, but
Of course.
Peter is going to find his way to instead of Doc Connors, who would traditionally help him with the symbiote, he's going to find his way to Dr. Bruce Banner, who's going to help him with this. some of that Venom symbiote is going to transfer to Bruce Banner, which is going to make him Hulk out, go crazy. Eventually, by the end of the movie, everyone's fine, and the symbiote is captured, and it's like, you know, in stasis in the container, whatever, which is how we get introduced to the Osborns.
So that little Hulk tidbit, wow. Oh, that was something else, by the way. We gotta get the Osborns into the mix too. Like that's gotta happen sooner than later. I mean,
Yeah.
Gabi is the ultimate baddie, and I can't wait to see like what Osborn does with like Dark Avengers money, like the way he did in the comics run, like and have some sort of like tie to that.
I think the important part of bringing in, you have to bring in the symbiote so that we can. This is the last movie
Wars.
this is the last movie they're going to show Peter Parker before Secret Wars,
Mhm.
and he's got to get the symbiote costume, the black costume for that movie. But you can't bring in. I think it's too soon to bring in like Venom, even a Venomized anything.
You don't think that they're gonna save him getting the symbiote in space like the way they did in the original comic? Like that was such a big moment.
I think that they're going to show. I think they're going to show Tom Holland's Peter Parker get the suit in Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that they're gonna. I think they want to get away from the whole Tom Hardy Venom Sony thing.
Sure.
So they don't want to like
Go
bring
the
that.
traditional Venom route.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. That I mean
They're
that
taking it
makes
a
sense. Yeah.
different way.
Yeah.
And they kind of left it hanging, right? Didn't they?
With the
Yeah,
Venom
the
stuff.
symbiote. The
In the
symbiote
Last
is
Dance?
in his
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
So what you mentioned about the Hulk actually brings me to my third point, which there is a lot of rumors based around Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. His take on it for this next movie is and will be to a feather in Brian's cap, a more classic Savage persona.
Hulk smash.
This is based on some toy leaks from the Hasbro Marvel Legends side that some Toy Fair insiders saw and are kind of hinting at a little bit more of a ferocious take on our Jolly Green Giant, which would be awesome.
Hulk smash needs to come back, baby.
So however that happens, like I mean that is a crazy cool like
I heard
theory
a crazy
about-
theory like that, like a Mr. Negative connection where he finds a way to mess with the Hulk, where he changes him back from this like whatever state he's in now, or like the genius Hulk to the more savage Hulk. And am I saying too much, Stevie?
No. I just love this
rumors
right
and the
here.
speculation.
Yes, this moment of the movie making process is what I love so much, because it is all done on purpose. You've got the studio releasing all of this like Spider-Man footage, leaked footage, that they are controlling the narrative. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
But you know, they've got Michael Mando, and they're telling him, okay, release it. The images that the images that he's releasing don't exist that high res. Like he's
getting it from the source. Yeah,
they've given it to him to leak.
Good point.
Yeah,
and
those
the
are
fact-
all
they wouldn't let him leak that either. Like that tier of
right.
a character or an actor.
he
in
would
that
have had to take
movie-
it down instantly. Yeah,
Totally. Yeah.
And the fact that we're getting so many theories of how the Hulk, who's not even like,
well,
they've confirmed Mark Ruffalo.
Mm-hmm.
There's not one piece of evidence that has confirmed that the Hulk is going to be Savage Hulk in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awesome that there's so many fan theories, there's so many leaks, there's so much speculation. I love
What's
this
fun
part.
about movies, talking about it with your friends and speculating.
It's
and
what's
stuff.
fun
That's-
about Marvel movies too. like,
Yeah,
specifically because there's so
'Cause
much
it could
like
go many directions.
Well,
Yeah.
there's so much history.
So much source material to pull from.
Yeah, and we all know varied amounts of that. You're saying that stuff about Mac Gargan, which we should make mention of. The Scorpion gets Venom, like gets the Venom symbiote in the comics, and that's a whole comic run for many issues where, I mean, a couple years worth of storyline where
He had
Matt
him the most.
Gargan, the Scorpion, does not exist because he takes over as Venom and is, wearing the suit much to his physical detriment after the suit decides to like leave him.
And he's the one that wore the symbiote the most out of anyone.
Mhm.
From another tidbit I heard in the comics, he had the longest run wearing the symbiote.
Due to his like physical attributes after he's gets the suit, like leaves him or whatever, he's like ill, like really ill, like cancer.
What if he really does get the symbiote in the movie? Because the last time we saw his character, he was talking to Batman, and and he was like, I heard Spider-Man's real identity. And Batman was like, no, I don't know who he is. And he's like, yeah, because I'll skin him myself or something. Like, he hates Spider-Man. Matt Gargan.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So if he
totally.
gets the symbiote, like, and that just like empowers or emboldens the symbiote's hate for Spider-Man even more in the MCU, like, oh man, I love it.
Yeah. And that's how that character worked, was the hatred like of Eddie Brock fed into the symbiote. The symbiote was also dejected by Spidey. So if they played it through like the lens of Matt Gargan, that's an easy shift. That's not like too tonally different for that character, like where its origins are and stuff. So I'd be okay with that.
So much good stuff to pull from.
Dude, so much. Okay, so the last thing I got is there have been just some whispers about Black Panther 3 and the casting rumors about it. Actor Damson Idris gave a coy yes/no when asked if he's in talks for T'Challa and Black Panther 3. Producers say casting has not been finalized, of course, but that is from Entertainment Weekly that he gave that little soundbite to. So there's a little bit of a paper trail there, I guess, for somebody that could be involved down the road.
Who again?
Damson Idris. I'm not familiar with him.
Okay.
He's younger though. He's a younger guy.
Okay, that's not the name I thought you said in the chat earlier, so I was just double checking.
Oh, is he the one that when all those artwork, the concept art came out?
He was the one that was.
He was the
model for it.
Yeah.
Everyone tripped out. Maybe he's the son. The boy.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. A lot of smaller things, but I mean, he's definitely got a little resume going. That's cool.
I'm looking on IMDb. He's got a pretty good resume here.
Yeah, and awards too. He's got some outstanding actor awards as well.
He looks like he would fit the part. Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Wakanda forever.
I mean, dude, let's go. I need more Black Panther. Those movies were great.
Speaking of Black Panther, you guys need to watch Eyes of Wakanda.
I know. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
You guys are slacking on your Marvel.
I thought the next Black Panther was Ryan Gosling.
I am slacking.
Pedro
on
Pascal.
Marvel.
It's
Yes.
Pedro. Damn. Please the masses.
Oh man. Well, that's it for the Marvel Minute, boys.
I want to clean my gun and be alone with my thoughts. And I don't need to talk about anything else.
Of course.
He turned off his camera.
Good night, Brian. Good night, bro.
He bounced.
Oh my.
How you doing, Brian?
Good night, everyone.
All right. That was it.
Nothing.
Cool
That's the show.
segment.
I slept 4 hours last night. It's almost midnight. Wrap it up.
Why? But why? Why?
Because I had to
Yeah.
take my daughter to college this morning.
Oh, Are you okay?
How do you
Yeah,
feel
I'm good,
about
dude. Good, baby.
that? Does that
Those
make you feel-
the dorm you showed us looks palatial. When I went to the dorms, we were crammed into like this tiny little postage stamp room with another guy, like communal bathroom down the hall, no kitchen. Kitchen
got
was
nice.
like a walk down the path to a different building.
She has a much improved
where
situation versus last
You
year.
learn the money
so.
shot. In college. Maybe.
Oh,
But the
Good
one you
night.
taught Steven.
wow.
No? We talked about that last episode.
And I learned that one
I know,
when I was
I
working
remember.
in the media business.
Oh, that's it.
Wow. Oh, that was a good
I
one.
think that's going to do it for us today. If you enjoyed listening, feed that algorithm and leave a 5-star review on your podcast app. You can follow me at stevie.kicks on Instagram, sometimes on X. Gentlemen, let the listeners know where they can find you. Brian?
Sitting ain't easy.
John?
Bear_annoyed.
And Luke?
The new Dad Batch Discord.
Ooh.
And Remy.
The new Dad Batch Patreon.
Ooh.
Thank you again, everybody, for listening to episode 148 of the Dad Batch podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 149. And until next time, enjoy your spice responsibly.